Why you worry about me? I do what I do, you could do too, but you focused on me. Just stay in your lane, 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 stay in your lane. Never swear, never change, nigga. Stay in your lane. Never swear, never change, nigga. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, stay in your lane, stay in your lane, stay in your lane, stay in your lane. Listen, we can all eat. Don't watch me, watch TV. Create your own lane, ignite your own flame. What's for me is for me, you could never be key. You got your own destiny, your own path, your own past. You swerve over here, you might crash. You couldn't walk in my shoes, you couldn't sing my blues. Live your life, live your truth as I live mine. We are all divine, we all can climb. Keep grinding, keep shining. Stay one love. Stay in your lane, stay in your lane, stay in your lane. Yeah.
Yo, what it do? It's your boy Big Bog, Everything DMV Radio. Listen, we in the building, man. Got a hot artist in the building with us today, man. I know y'all was just listening to that last track right there. Thank y'all for tuning in, for checking her out. She been doing her thing, you know, representing. Got the Royal Vibes Only out right now. 2021 tape. That was Stay in Your Lane. Again, you know, we representing, man. This is what we do for the people, man. So I want to thank y'all again, like I said, for tuning in, for being a part of the, you know, broadcast. Be sure to like, share, comment. And, you know, this is what we doing. We doing this for the people, man, from the streets to your sheets. It's your boy Big Bach, Everything DMV Radio. We's definitely in the building. And without no further ado, I'm not even going to hold y'all, man. Here's a young lady herself.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
No problem at all. For those who don't know you, can you tell them who you are and what you do?
Yes, my name is Key Royal. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. I'm a singer, songwriter, and lyricist.
That's what's up. We see you putting in your work, doing your thing. Got some good tunes out for people, blessing the streets. What made you decide to get into the rap game, into the entertainment space?
Honestly, I started with singing. I started writing gospel at the age of, I would say, about 11. I would say I was about 11 when I wrote my first gospel song. So I used to write gospel because I just was really into that. I have an uncle that does music. He does gospel. So that really got me into that. And then I was just doing music as a hobby. Through college, I did a talent show. Also going back in elementary and middle school, I was in choirs and like theater plays and different things like that. So I've always had like an arts background. But as far as rapping, I got into rapping when I was in college. I went to Hampton University. Shout out to Hampton. I graduated in 2014, but I did a talent show in college, and then I used to write poetry a lot. So I'm like, I wonder how this would sound if I did some poetry over a beat, and I did it, and I was like, wow, that was pretty cool. So then that's kind of how I started my rapping, which was in college. So back in, I would say, about 2012. And then I'll say in 2020 was when I really got serious and was like, you know, this is something I want to do. I see the impact it has on people. I see how I've touched people through my music. And I think that, you know, I owe it to the world to share this gift. You know, it's not just for me. So I definitely really dove into it, I would say, about 2019. And then dropped a few singles. I dropped one single in 2019, dropped, I think, 2 in 2020. And then I just dropped my album in this year.
That's what's up. Yeah, you definitely doing your thing. Key Royal, how did you get that name?
So my name is Shakira, but a lot of people call me Key. And from there, the Royal came because as I looked up the meaning of my name, I looked up my first name, my middle name, my last name. My last name is Jordan, which means to descend from. And when I saw that descent, I learned in college in my African American history class about, we descended from kings and queens and, royalty and things like that. And then royal just came. I took the meaning of my last name, which was descendant. And then I took that and was like, you know what? I am a descendant of royalty. I'm worthy. That's my place here. I come from kings and queens, and then that's where royal came from. So it all really came from my main name, but I just broke it down really, really deep to come up with the name Key Royal.
That's what's up. That's real nice. I like how you did that. That's real nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Who's been some of the artists and producers and people in your life that inspired you to really say, all right, I have this gift now, let me bring it out to the world? Who's been those people to help you along that way with that you either listen to, work with, or aspire to be like?
So I would say it started off with Mary Mary. I loved Mary Mary when I was in my gospel days. I just loved their harmonies, just how cohesive they are with the music, with the concepts they come up with. So it started with them. And then when I got into rapping, it more so, my favorite artist is J. Cole. I love his storytelling. I love how lyrical he is. The fact that he also produces as well. His production is crazy too. I like some of Kanye's production as well. Anybody else? Alicia Keys. I love Alicia Keys as well. I've been a fan of her for a very, very long time, also on the singing side. So like, I have artists that I really am drawn to on the singing side of things, and then also with the rapping, because I do both. So I would definitely say J. Cole, Big Sean. I like Big Sean a lot. That's the top two I could think of right now. Like Big Sean are really who I listen to. I also work with some other artists here that I get inspiration from a lot. I work with an artist named Kenny. He does. I did an audio book with him for kids. So we did an audio book. It's out now. It's called Miss Thompson's Class. So I had a song about math on there. Definitely check that out as well. He made me really push me to want to do more into the spoken word things. I work with another artist, PJ. Key. So I work with a lot of artists in the city as well that inspire me and just keep me going. Lead artists, they all inspire me and keep me going.
That's great to hear. Did your schooling have anything to do with the type of work that you're doing now, as far as with the music and entertainment space?
My schooling as far as like my college years.
Yes.
I will say not so much with my schooling, because I actually got my degree in psychology. So it does apply to the job I have now as an infant teacher, because that's what I do full time. I'm an infant teacher full time, and then my other full time is music, because music is a full time job in itself. So I basically have two full time. So school definitely pushed me for the psychology thing and being in that field of wanting to help people so I can honestly, I actually can say yes, because of what I learned from being a psychology major in fields I was in. It definitely did contribute to the message I wanted to put out to the world as far as my music.
Absolutely.
To help people heal through those things.
Yeah, I mean, it's super dope. I like the album. What went into making this Royal Vibes Only?
So crazy thing was, originally the album was going to be called The Turning Point, because the date of the drop, January 28th, for one, that's J. Cole's birthday, which is one of my favorite artists, but that just so happened to happen. But the original date was because that was the day my grandmother passed. So I wanted to give that day some sort of balance, where it wasn't such a day I had to wake up where I was just so sad and so hurt and depressed. I wanted it to be a day where I could celebrate as well and dedicate something to her musically, because music connected us as well. So definitely Royal Vibes Only, the concept of the date and everything like that came from my grandmother's passing. And then I had a long list of songs that I was going to put on the tape, and they kind of picked themselves. Like, I thought I had a plan, which happens a lot that I noticed with doing music. You think you have a plan and you think things are going to go how you have it on paper, and all of the songs on my list I ended up scratching and doing completely different songs. So it was definitely a process. I really enjoyed the journey. It was a lot of, it went really smooth, honestly, just the different changes and being adaptable to those changes that happened throughout that process. Overall, it was a great process. Elevate song, a lot of the songs made themselves based on what I was going through at the time, which happens a lot with my music. As far as Elevate, I think I was just going through a time where I needed to motivate myself, and I had a listening event where I had some other artists come through to the studio I use called Cloud 25 Studios in Baltimore. Definitely great studio, great engineer, great people. I had a listening event and they helped me pick the song order for my song. So it was crazy to see how everything ended up aligning together, even though it wasn't the plan that I had. So it definitely humbled me and showed me that even though things don't go as you go the way it needs to. So that was really
Yeah, that is dope. That is dope right there. So I was just about to ask you that, like, how has it been working with these other artists, you know, in your area? And it seems like y'all got like a collaboration type thing going on with, you know, you taking feedback from them and their advice as well.
Yes, definitely. I'm open to feedback, whether it be, negative, positive, because I know if it's positive, it's great. That's great things to hear, but the negative definitely helps me grow. So being able to work with people around me just makes it easier for me because I feel like a lot of times music can become a load when you're trying to do it by yourself. At first, I used to think, I'm going, I'll be fine. I'm just going to figure it out. But having those people around that can help you and inspire you when you're not really feeling like writing or you're not really feeling up to, doing it that day. And you have people like, you sound great. Like, come on, I have this idea. Let's try it. Like being able to have people around me in my area to collaborate with is a great thing. And it's been helping me so much on this journey. I think I call them the tribe. So without the tribe, I would be having so definitely shout out to them.
Absolutely, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to hear, man. It's the whole tribe just out there working together. As far as the business side of the music industry for you, has it been hard for you to navigate that, or have you found those things to come a little easier?
Yes, the music. I think that's the hardest thing for me right now is just learning, and it's just because I was never really a student at the business side of it. I really looked at it as a hobby, as therapy for me, a way to really just release emotions from myself. But now that I see that I can impact people through doing that, now I'm becoming a student of it. So I'm process of learning a lot more marketing wise and business wise, and that's why I was so grateful that you allowed me to be on your platform because like this make a big difference for artists like myself. So definitely the marketing side helped, but the more research I've done and just watching interviews like you have and different things like that, CX and seeing how to navigate through the business, it has helped a lot because the marketing side of it has been the hardest thing for me.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here. You know, my father was a musician. He never really got the chance to shine, you know what I mean? So I wanted to create a platform for artists where, you know, we can help promote and market their music. So hopefully they can get that big deal that they want, or even just expand their music and make more off of their music that they currently have out. So we got our
Yes, thank you
registered
for that.
radio. Yeah, your station's registered. We stream to the radio. We do all of that, man. And just to, you know, I love to help and push. So I'm thankful for you coming on to the show to be able to share your craft with us. Elevate is definitely a nice song on the album.
Hold on, you starting to go out a little bit. Let me see if it's on my end. Can you hear me?
Mic check 1 2 1
Okay.
2.
Yep, I can hear you now.
Mic mic check. Awesome. Yeah. So I was asking, what track did you have the most fun creating on the album?
I would say Time Check. Time Check was my favorite. That was a lot of fun. Just because it was so different from my usual sound. Like I have songs like Phases and About Time, which talked about, the Black Lives Matter and the protests and things like that. And then being able to, and then I have Stay in Your Lane, Elevate, but being able to really step outside of myself and have a catchy song like Time Check, where it's like like stuff like that. It was so fun for me to be able to step outside of myself and just express that side.
Absolutely. That's super dope. What's your process like? Are you a writer? Are you a punch in freestyler? Go back over it, ad lib? Like, how do you put your thing together?
I'm definitely a writer first. A lot of times I'll write from a beat. Um, I'll buy my beats. Usually I'll buy the beat and then I'll listen through, see what beats beat, and then I'll begin my writing process. And because I have so many beats, it's just like I'm able to go back in and find different beats and say, okay, maybe I couldn't wrote to that then, but I'm feeling something to that now. So that kind of was my writing process. I've tried punching. I haven't mastered that yet. I've tried it numerous times and I just haven't mastered it yet, but I do want to continue as well as with the freestyling. I feel like it allowed me to really express myself because I've always been a writer first, even from the days of poetry and writing stories. And my younger years were translated through writing at first has been my process. So I usually write, and then while I have the beat on, my melodies by doing a whole bunch of random like da 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 and like different flow switches. My work's so funny, but that's usually how I figure out my melodies. And once I find the melody and the flow, then I'll go into putting the words. Sometimes I'll do that first. I'll find the beat, find the melody and flow, and then put the words where the da da das or the ums or wherever were. And then I'll go into the studio from there, and my engineer will help me put in my layers as far as my harmonies and all of that, because I do all of my harmonies and everything too. So all of the different layers on the different songs were all me.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. I like that. That's what's up. That's what's up. Coming from Baltimore, how has that influenced your music? Along with that, though, going to college, graduating, and all of that. How has all that been inspiring into your music?
Definitely Baltimore culture, I can say, has inspired my music. Some seeing some of the things I see here, a lot around. And then also the opposite side of that with the creatives I've met and the genuine people I've met and the people who really do want to see people win. Because a lot of people talk about the crab mentality here and, how nobody wants to see anybody win. But it really is people here who do want to see you win. So definitely it has been a part of my journey, helping me sort out those different situations and sort out those different people and being able to put that into my music as well. Some of the situations I've been through. I use an app called Rap Chat where I had a song called Duck, and that was directly inspired from a situation. So with a bullet coming through the window and things like that, everybody was fine. But that directly inspired that song, which I'll probably re-release on all platforms. But a lot of my music comes from situations here. But Baltimore, I can honestly say I love it. It's like a love-hate relationship here, but I definitely love my city. I wish we could come together more and things like that. But I really, like I said, I really feel like it's about finding, the people who are doing that, because it is so many people out here who are trying to make this a great place. So definitely has made me branch out, collaborate more, and find my people, and the people who are trying to push for positivity and change. So here has helped a lot. I feel like if I can make it in Baltimore, you can make it anywhere.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. Thank you so much, for coming on the show. Can you tell everybody, where to find you, what they need paying attention to next, and just keeping an eye on what you got going on?
Yes, so I am on everywhere Key Royal Music. So Instagram Key Royal Music, Twitter Key Royal Music, my Facebook business page Key Royal Music. So everything Key Royal Music. My album is out on all platforms. Also, my singles are out on all platforms. More of it, more content, more cover videos, more, freestyles, definitely more visuals. I want you all to be able to see me more, which is why I'm so thankful for this opportunity. Thank you again. And just more visuals and just more me so you all can see me and join this journey with me and, become a part of the tribe. I want us all to win. I want us all to go up. And, that's just my energy that I'm coming from. So thank you again for the platform and
yeah, thank you.
what
I
you do.
appreciate you coming on, and we paying attention. We see you. We like what you're doing, and you always got love from us over here. I'm definitely putting the songs on the radio and everything. So, you win on this side, So
Thank you so much.
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing. We're paying attention, and thank again for coming on to the show, and we hope to have you again in the future.
All right, definitely. You have a great day.
You too. Thank you. Later.
All right. Later.
Yeah. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Big Bach, Everything DMV Radio. Key Royal in the building. Y'all know what's going on, man. Yeah, check it
I
out.
just be going so hard, yeah. I just be going so hard, going so hard. I do this shit like a job, yeah. I do this shit like a job, shit like a job. I just be going so hard, yeah. I just be going so hard, going so hard. I do this shit like a job, yeah. Yeah. I just be going so hard.
Time check. Y'all know what it is, man. Yeah. Your boy Bach, Everything DMV Radio. Key Royal. We in the building. Yeah. Go.
I just be going so hard, yeah. I do this shit like a job, yeah. Making this money, no fraud, nah. They ride my wave, no raw, Said, Killing each track that I hop on. It's crazy to think that I'm not on. I stay with the flavors, got options. I don't give a fuck what I opt on. Blowing big token of gas. I can't be sucking no trash. I treat that shit like my meds. Told me I'm sick in the head. Yeah. I got
Key Royal.
It get lonely as fuck when you coming up.
Hey.
Colors reveal you ain't one of us. Showing fake love to the underdog. Yeah, I ain't with none of that. I'm making these plays like a quarterback. You cross me one time, I ain't coming back. All that flexing, but where's your money at?
Yeah.
I think that they famous, really they ain't shit. Damn, I took a break from the gram, needed some spiritual maintenance. Yeah. I just be going through phases. Yeah, I read by the pages.
Yeah.
Ready to be on some stage.
Key Royal.
Making it work with no lady.
We in the building.
Going so hard, yeah.
Hey.
This shit like a job, yeah.
Time check.
Money, no fraud, nah. They ride my wave, no fraud. I just be going so hard, yeah.
Y'all know what it is.
Like a job, yeah.
Yeah.
This money, no fraud, nah. They ride my wave, no raw.
Be more in the building. Turn me up. Y'all know what's going on, man. Hey, go check her out on all platforms, man. Void Robs only. It's your boy Big Bach, Everything DMV Radio, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what we do, man. From the streets to your sheets. Hey, she will definitely be in rotation on Everything DMV Radio. Again, I appreciate everybody who tuned in, who dropped a comment, who shared, who had a like, who just gave us some love today, man, because that's what we doing. We showing love, man. And that's what we're going to continue to do. Everything DMV Radio, man, from the streets to your sheets. Make sure y'all send me y'all music, man. I'm looking for y'all. I'm literally looking for y'all. I'm on the gram. I'm looking. I'm trying to find you. Send it to me. Make it easy for me. I'm looking for you, though. It's your boy Bach, Everything DMV Radio, man. Thanks for tuning in.